Hello folks, this is Keith at Down Redwood Groves, and today we've got a huge, I would say huge, sweet gum tree on here. I'd like to take this moment to thank all the new subscribers that joined. I'm going to give you a little heads up on this. You know, Sawmill is going to actually start cranking out a lot more, so we're going to have a lot more sawmill jobs, and of course really the whole goal of my life is to become self-sustainable, so you're going to see some self-sustainable videos also. So stay tuned and let's work on this sweet gum they got today. This sweet gum is about 29 inches wide and it's 27 inches tall. And down here at the smaller end, it's about 26 round. So doesn't have a lot of taper to it. I've got it positioned, luckily, for the width on the side. This thing is just over 11 feet tall, 11 feet too long. I did add something to the sawmill. We bought this Garrett metal detector. I've been hitting some nails, taking out some saw blades, unfortunately, some nice prototype blades, and so we bought this to see, at least, I don't know if it's going to change us not hitting them or not, but we might know we're going to hit it before we actually hit it. Might allow us to, if we think we got to hit it, to change the blade. The blade I got in here right now is a wood-mizer, 9 degree, double hard, and it's hit 3 nails. So it's going to be a little slow, a little dull, but it's on there. I am cutting these. Today what we're going to do is we're going to do slabs, and we're going to do them to 12 quarter or 3 inches. So I've gone through and I've metal detected this. It's the first time I've actually done one with a tree. I've found it's beeping, but it's beeping near the supports. So I think it's catching these beam metals. I'm hoping, because it did it on both sides, and if it isn't, then we've got a nail here or something and a nail down there or something. So we'll find out. Stay tuned on that. I've had to cut a couple of shootout branches here and get this over. So we are just about maxed out on the saw. I know this saw is supposed to do 36 inches, but because of the shape of this log, we're right at the edge. I might actually have to shave. Let me just get you a better view. I might have to shave this overhang here a little bit, just so that the roller, well, that's a better view, sorry about that, get the roller working so they can get by here and start cutting. When the arborist brought this tree, this is just one of 5 logs, plus all that firewood, plus firewood that I've already cut and split. It's sweet gum. It's not great firewood, but it'll make okay camp firewood, and it will burn. So that's what we did with that. It wasn't good enough for logs, but we'll use it. And anyhow, he put this on here, and I was just curious. I had to do another side project, so I was looking at the weight on a different log that I was trying to get, and I decided to check how heavy this one is, and using the online weight density for sweet gum green, which this was just cut this week, this log is 7,000 pounds. So I'd like to do some 16 quarter, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to move slabs very easy, so we're going to stick with 3 inches or 12 quarter, and we'll go from there. So let's fire up the sawmill and see what we got when we get the first cut. Let's get our first 12-quarter slab off of this. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we've got a hollow pocket there. All right, let's put some water on this. That's pretty. That's real pretty. Well, let's put this other slab. The reason I flip these slabs over is I'm drying them what's classified, I guess, as a European style. So I stack them as they come off the sawmill. So when you start at the top, you have to flip it over because that's going to be the bottom. And as you keep going, and once you flip the rest of the log over, then you can just slide them over and slide them on. So then what you have is you have the whole log stickered as you cut it. It seems to keep it more stable, and as the elements come down, the bark and everything allows the water to roll off, so you don't get a lot of moisture into the log as it's drying. So that's the way we're trying to do it this time, and I think it's going to work pretty good. Starting to set that whole system up. That's why I said before, well, you're going to start seeing a lot more sawmilling, because I now have the drying method to designed and laid out so that I can start doing over in the rest of the work area. I've started setting up areas where I can set logs down for drying. So let's put this one over and get ready for another cut. So I thought I'd show you. Remember in the beginning I said I might have to shave a little bit off here. I do have the support roller pushed in all the way, and I could probably get this slab, especially if I just took the bark off. But the next couple I'm not going to be able to. So I'm just going to take the time right now, and I'm just going to saw this off a little bit and get this so it's a little easier for future. It's got to come off sooner or later, might as well be now. Okay, so I just took the chainsaw and I just shaved off a little bit of here, took the bark down a little bit. It's not as easy as one would think it is, but I cleaned it up. It looks like we should be good. So we're going to try to take this next slab and see where we go. I think that's going to bring us right about here. I'll take a look and see on the PIF where that's going to fall on both sides to whether I want to do another 12 quarter or 16 quarter to make sure I get the PIF locked into that slab. So let's fire up the sawmill and saw again. Okay, so here comes the real fun part. I gotta flip this log over 180 degrees so I can continue slabbing. I don't think my math was right. These slabs do not feel like they're you know, around 800 to 1,000 pounds each. They do feel heavy, but I'm able to slide them around on the forks. So I don't know, maybe somebody else can do the math for me. But I say it was a little over 11 feet and 27, 28 inches in diameter. So I think I did 30, so that might be a little different, but even still. So let's hope the tractor can lift it up. I'm going to pick it up, take it over off the saw, flip it, and try to put it back on the sawmill. If that doesn't work, then I think I'm going to try to strap wrap it and use the forks to rotate it on the sawmill. I don't really like flipping the logs on the sawmill. You can do it. I've done it a few times. I don't think I can do this one by hand. The last one I barely did. So we're going to try this, see if it works. If not, we'll use the strap. So bear with me. Let's see what happens. Okay, well, we flipped it over. I wasn't videotaping this, I apologize. Leave me comments if you want to see more of this, but prepping. I had to cut off the branch protrusions here, and there was one over there. It was actually almost a burl. It might have been actually, but I had to cut it off. It wasn't going to fit. As you can see, it's so wide I can't even clamp right now this log. So I'm using the weight of the log to hold the log in place as I'm sawing. I cut the top off. That'll be the cap for this. And I've made one 3-inch slab, and now there's 8 inches left here, and so I just cut that 8 inches into two 4-inch slabs or 16-quarter slabs, and this log will be all sliced up. Let's see what happens here. Let's pour some water on the sweet gum. Look at that grain. Isn't that pretty? 12 quarter and 16 quarter slabs. 11 feet long. I think the widest is about 29-30 inches. Beautiful wood. Going to get dry. Well, there you have it, folks. It's all stacked and stickered. I got two 12 quarter slabs out of that one, and I took three 16 quarters. I took the three center ones. 16 quarters. I got 5 slabs out of that, and the other sweet gum I got 5 12 quarters 14 feet long out of that one. That one was a little narrower. It was like maximum 22. This one here seemed like it was about 28 after the bark, removing the bark. So pretty much that's it for today, folks. If you like, please give me that thumbs up. Please share with your friends, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day.